Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. I was headed to bed, but Spirit said no. So here we are. We're gonna get a message. We're gonna see what needs to come out, what is going on, and let's find out. I hope you are well, feeling loved, safe, and protected. And thank you again for being here. Thank you for those who are new. Welcome. Thank you for those returning. It's amazing to have you. Thank you for all the energetic love that you send, support, likes, comments, and subscribes. It truly helps the channel and the messages to get out. I appreciate you more than you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. They had me pull Remember Love by Cleo Wade. Okay, what do we need to know? Okay, so when we own our errors, when we offer apology, we contribute to collective oneness. We want others to feel seen and okay because we recognize that their okayness holds hands with our okayness. Don't let your silence give way to distance, where an apology can create connection. Okay, I'm going to read this other part that's here. We run into a lot of roadblocks on the way to I'm sorry. It can be difficult to acknowledge that we don't always get it right. Sometimes it is the shame we feel when we make a mistake. We think ownership of the bad thing affirms that we are a bad person. Sometimes we are still angry at the person we are in conflict with and don't feel they deserve our accountability. There are also many of us who didn't grow up around people who apologized. The healing power of the act was not molded for us. Whenever I make an error in judgment, say the wrong thing, hurt someone's feelings, make a mistake, or do any of the other zillion things that require an apology, I let these words guide my next step, even if I still feel a little hot or embarrassed by what happened. I want to apologize, not just for me, not just for you, but for us. The words I'm sorry connect and reconnect us in moments of fracture. We apologize so we can all move forward, feeling seen and more deeply understood. This is what healing looks like in a community. We have to want our healing and the healing of those we are in conflict with more than we want to be right or justified. Self-righteousness alienates us. Humility bonds us. If an apology is the only thing keeping you out in the cold, say I'm sorry. Go back in the house into the arms of your people. So maybe we have somebody who is contemplating an apology. Maybe we have somebody who thinks they deserve an apology. Either way, we have two parties, right? Maybe more. I don't know how many people are involved, but we have parties. Each side sees something different. We have to realize that, like they said, humility, right? Humble ourselves. And sometimes we have to understand that there's an interconnectedness. What you do to me, you're doing to yourself. And what I do to you, I'm doing to myself. There's such a interconnectedness. And when we realize that, all of a sudden apologies seem a little bit easier, right? Okay, let's see. I'm going to mark it, even though I never come back to them. But what if today I want to and I can't find it? Okay, so they have picked out some decks for us today. So let's, I'm going to move a couple of things around. We have a love deck. I may or may not be able to show you some of these because they are a little spicy. Okay. Some, yes, I can. Some, no, I cannot. Okay, I'm sorry. I should have done this before, but I didn't. All right, so let's see. Generosity, compassion, and kindness. Somebody wants to reach out to you. Maybe somebody needs a hand. Okay. Have your hand on your heart, but keep your heart well in place. Okay. This is definitely someone from your past. Nostalgia is here. If you look over your shoulder, you can't see the path before you. So I don't know if you're being told not to go back to the past. I'm not sure. But, you know, we are leaving this retrograde time. So it's like we still have a lot of unfinished business from our past that may resurface. Yeah. There she is. Okay, 8. Nostalgia, intellectualization, emotions. Somebody's in their head a lot. Okay, they're definitely in their head. There's a lot of tears here. Okay. There's emotions here. Obviously, if they're in tears, but there's also something in the dark, right? Somebody may be looking at a transformation with that butterfly. So we have nostalgia. This is someone from your past. Maybe you haven't seen them for a while, right? Okay. Freedom, autonomy, mobility. To be yourself, live free as a bird. Somebody, maybe they're coming in to tell you that they are free from something, right? Maybe they broke free from something. There's another butterfly here, 7. Okay, 7 is partnerships. So maybe this is someone from their past. Hold on. Let me look. There's a lot of butterflies here. Somebody wants to go through a transformation. To be yourself, live as free as a bird. So birds also communicate. You know, it's a sign of communication. Butterflies are transition, transformation. Somebody wants to talk to you, honey. Okay, so we got letter, correspondence. Hurry up, mail. Love cannot wait. So somebody may want to send you a love letter. Okay. Something's blooming in the air. 8. Again, this is transformation. I just heard Scorpio. That's the 8th house. Ooh, all eyes are on you, honey. Okay, so somebody may be seeing your worth. They may be seeing your value now. There's a rainbow here. Rainbows may be significant to you. There's a lot of birds. So somebody definitely wants to reach out, communicate. Parrots especially, right? Oh my God, they love to talk. So maybe somebody wants to tell you this. This is party, friends, and family. So somebody may want to invite you out, right? Maybe you want to go party. I don't really think it's a party, but they want to get together. It's like a social event or something, right? 2, they are seeing, maybe they finally realize their value and their worth, and this is causing their transformation, or they're seeing that in you. 1 more. Somebody's tired. Effort fatigue. Give your all for an all-out victory. Somebody wants to give it their all. This is somebody you've had endings with. Somebody is very shattered. Okay. I love that none of these are spicy, that I can't show you. If you've been on the TikTok lives, let's just say that some of these get a little scandalous. Somebody wants to give it their all for an all-out victory. This person is shattered, okay? 12, this is something spiritual. This is something from the past, okay? So take it how you will. On the bottom of the deck, release, breathing, respite. Fear does not prevent danger, so at least allow yourself to breathe. Somebody's afraid to come forward, okay? Somebody is definitely stressed about this situation. I'm going to move these. Somebody's stressed about this situation, but they are with that halo like around the crown. I feel like they are being divinely guided to do this. This is somebody from your past. Okay. All right. So they had me pull out Intuitive Kev's Kipperish deck next. So I asked them what order they wanted to do it. So here we are. Okay. Nostalgia. Intellectualization, emotions. Somebody, this is 8. There's an emotional, something emotional that's going to come out, or they're in their head and it's making them very emotional. This could be an immature woman or somebody who may not be like older than you. So this could be a mature woman, but in the reverse, maybe they acted immature, right? Freedom, autonomy, mobility. Not a divine. Okay. I am going to come back around. Correspondence letter. That's too many. Correspondence letter. Message. Why are these all reversed? Ooh, a love spell that went back. Okay, well, let me get the cards out and let's go through it. Okay, this is a rich guy and a star seed. Is this rich guy a star seed, or they're looking at a star seed? Okay, this is all eyes are on you. Okay, so twin flame north node. This is why this person is incredibly stressed. Okay, yeah, I'm getting it. Oh, I'm getting it. Manipulations. They released a manipulation. Okay. So, this is what I'm getting. I don't think this is a mature or immature woman. I feel we have somebody. I feel like I am talking to a divine feminine. Okay. You have maybe your twin flame who's coming in the upright. Okay. Maybe this is your twin flame that wants to step into their north node. What this person wants to tell you, because I don't know that they're going to come forward. I'm going to be 100% honest. You know, I don't know if in your situation you had somebody who also was seeing other people. Maybe it was like loosey-goosey, right? You were just like non-committal. I don't know what your situation was or is or has been. But this person is looking back. They're reminiscing. They're looking at this mature woman in the reverse. So an immature woman. I don't know if they thought this was like a soulmate or a counterpart or something, but they're telling you like they released this person. I don't know. The other message I'm getting is that you have somebody here that may have portrayed a counterpart by doing a love spell that is now not working. Somebody broke free from, and this is what they want to tell you. Party, friends, family. It's going to be party time. You have somebody in your energy that is coming in like a King of Pentacles. Perhaps this King of Pentacles is looking at a star seed. So maybe that's you. Or maybe this King of Pentacles themselves is a star seed. Okay. So 6. This is routine. There is somebody who is very immature routinely. Okay. Routinely. And I'm going to tell you where I'm going with that. This is 2. Somebody who's very insecure. You know, this is in the reverse. So somebody who's very insecure, unstable. You know, the second house is about knowing your worth and your value. Somebody did something. You know, this love spell, trying to get somebody to go in the wrong direction. 10th house, this is about direction. You know, what way do you want to move? Where are we going? I have this lady on my TikTok named Carol. And she started, every time she would come in, the word bamboozled would come up. And I feel like somebody has been bamboozled, you know, by a love spell. The other card that came out is manipulation. And I feel like, and where it showed up, release. Somebody has been, this manipulation, they were able to get out of some kind of energetic manipulation. Effort, fatigue, give it your all for an all-out victory. Somebody, your twin flame wants to step into their north node. Okay, now, they told me to do another pass. Okay, so let's see what they want to say about this immature, mature woman. I just saw entity. Ooh, yes, honey. This divine masculine literally spun around this table like 3 times. So we have this person If this is your divine, because we have twin flame here in the upright, or maybe you have somebody who is trying to pretend they were a divine, okay? Maybe they thought this was a good idea, yeah. Ooh, okay. There was a third party. This is over with this freedom. Somebody saw through the veil, okay? So the veil was very thin here. They could see something, but this wasn't their manifestation, right? This divine feminine wasn't who this person thought it was, okay? Or maybe this, anywho. All right, what's this love spell? They tried to bind somebody. They tried to bind somebody. This has been reversed. So this love spell backfired. This binding is no longer. Well, who is this rich guy in Starseed? Let's talk about that. Oh, there's a concern here. Okay. So I feel you have celebration coming with somebody who is actually... Oh, this is getting messy. Hold on. So we have, this isn't your divine masculine. This is somebody, I feel like there was people trying to bind you, maybe. But here's the thing. You have celebration coming. There's a rich guy. I don't know if this rich guy's looking at a starseed. This has these people very concerned. Okay? Oh, shoot. Oh, yes, because your opposition has been getting readings on you. Maybe they see in your cards that you have a rich guy looking at you. This has got that. Oh, and it's a divine pair. Somebody tried to manipulate you as well. Maybe at one time you were manipulated. They wanted to bind something to you. There's a group of people over here. So it actually makes me very nauseous. So I really think that there's something low vibrational going on. Okay, so you have manipulation, and then you have this in the upright. They could not manipulate you anymore. You're coming in as this sweetheart. Okay, but anyway, we'll put it here. We're just gonna deal with this. I don't want to make this too long. So we have rich guy, rich girl. You have your divine counterpart, your actual twin flame coming in. These people can't manipulate you anymore. Somebody, and the way that this spun around, it's like this person wanted you to believe that they were your divine, but it kept going. Okay, so this person wanted you to think that they were, and see, and I keep putting it, and it's upright, and then I want to put it anyway. This person wanted you to do a love spell. Maybe this worked in the past. Maybe it doesn't now. There is somebody who wanted a love spell. They wanted to bind something to you. Okay? And I think there's people here. Okay, let's talk about this. Shit. It's making me really anxious all of a sudden. 12th house, all things hidden. This was supposed to be hidden, but now it's coming out. How? Oh, Lord have mercy. Because you're getting blessed. You have opportunities, you have luck, you have good, like, flow. There's synchronicity. There is support coming here. You have a major breakthrough that's coming in. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, thank you. There's a union. Okay. Yes, you have people that were trying to cause confusion, Neptune energy, with an actual union. Okay, conjunction. This is confusion, Neptune energy. This is like illusion, confusion, joining forces. Okay, and I do think that it was because they wanted to cast an illusion on an actual relationship. Why do I keep moving that around? That's weird. Okay, seriously, just leave it there. You learned your lesson. Okay, or you're an earth sign. You became aware of this. There's awareness here. Duality. You may have found balance between your light and your dark side, you know, or you started paying attention. I want to say to like the human condition, right? They're saying human condition. You started looking at things in a different way because you started understanding, you started learning, you started seeing things differently. And I think maybe it was you who broke free to be yourself and to live as a free bird. You learned your lessons, you closed a cycle out. Okay? Oh, shoot. Here we go. Somebody saw your potential and they were planning. Okay, Virgo energy. They were planning to bind you, but they were not able to. They were planning to put a love spell on you. They were not able to. This is somebody saw your potential and wanted to make plans. Or you're a Virgo or you're dealing with Virgos. Somebody analyzed the situation. And maybe this is, I just heard confession. Oh, what's that Usher song? Is it Usher? Anywho, something like that. So there's a confession coming here. Or somebody is debating on whether or not to confess something to you, and this is the letter, or this is the communication that you're waiting on. And you may not even be waiting for this, to be honest with you. I feel like somebody else is like anxious AF. Okay. 9th house. Okay. So you have a rich guy looking at a star seed. This is concerning these people. If there's 2, 3, I don't know. There may be 5. I don't know how many people are here. But there's multiple energies over here. They're learning that there is a King of Pentacles looking at a star seed, a light worker, you know, somebody who is here to bring light to the world. Okay. This group is learning this. Ooh, honey. Vesta. This is a spiritual commitment that's coming in. You have people that have been doing some kind of divination. You have opposition that they've been 2244. So you have somebody, your ops have been spying on you energetically, and they see that you have this sacred union coming in. Okay, the spiritual commitment coming in. What's the bottom of the deck? And you have blessings. Shoot, this is like expansion, support, good vibes, flow, positivity. This is reward for you learning your lessons. Okay. Oh my goodness. This energy is just all over the place. Let me get a sip of water. Okay, so interesting, right? At first I thought you have people in your past that were nefarious. Doing some really weird stuff. Okay, so let's talk about this. They want this one? Yes. Okay. What are they doing? God, I guarantee you this person wanted you to think they were your divine. If this person comes forward, they're going to, especially if you're coming in as the starseed, you're a very spiritual person. You're going to have somebody who tries to mirror that back to you. Okay? Now, you're also very intuitive, I'm sure. Okay? So, especially if you're this, like, into this, like, spiritual journey here, you're gonna know what's going on. That shot right out. Oh, honey, they waiting. Okay, they've been waiting for your ships to come in. This person really thought they could financially gain. And it's not just this person. There's at least 3 people. Maybe 4 or more. These people were very confident in this plan to bamboozle you, as my friend Carol would say. But I'm going to tell you, this is not this person coming in as the emperor. You are. Why am I getting nervous? Like, I'm like twitching my leg here. So you took control of the situation. You found your own stability. You started to protect yourself. Okay, maybe energetically, maybe not. Maybe there's protection here. Like, I don't know if the divine came in and there was protection. Maybe this is God himself that was like pulling you out of this situation, giving you freedom. Okay, no, honey, you're mobile. Let's go. Right? Like, no. This is somebody who, I feel like you stepped into your authority and you got out of there. Okay, you found stability elsewhere. What is this? Yeah. They see your potential. I just hear it's what you can give them. Okay, they're interested in what they can get from you. They want a handout from you. And the thing is like, I'm getting a really weird vibe here. Like, it's not just about money. Like, I say pentacles are not just finances, but energy. There are people that are very interested in your energy, interested in your talents, interested in how you do things, inspire, help, heal, express yourself. There's something more than money. And that's why they wanted to bind you. And they needed this love spell to work, right? It's like a glamour spell, right? Where this person cloaks themselves, and I'm looking at a cloak here. Okay, this person cloaks their energy so they can come in and you're like, oh my god, like a giddy little schoolgirl, right? You caught on to this, and I do think it's more energetic, and I feel like God, source, oneness of all, whatever you want to believe, came in and just was like, no. Okay, you may not have even known why this situation ended or fizzled out. It's literally the divine has done this. Okay, what is this? Ooh, let's talk about it. Ooh, honey, there is a group, an association, a social group that this is their biggest nightmare. There is a King of Pentacles. There is a rich guy looking at a starseed. And this is this group, social circle, whatever this is, social dynamic. This is their biggest nightmare. This is the concern. They're learning something because they've been friggin' illegally spying on your energy. Oh my god, I'm getting heated. You have divine love. That's a spiritual love coming in. Ooh, yes, look, they are conflicted, honey. Ooh, ooh. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have King of Cups. They said don't take that. Okay, what do you want? Yeah, you protected your energy. This is why the manipulation. You have a lot of protection around you. This is why the manipulation didn't work. You were released. You could breathe again. And this is why. Oh, look at you, Empress. Yeah, you totally balanced yourself out. 10 of Pentacles. Things are going to make you happy with this new beginning. And this is an offer that is divinely picked for you. That's the truth, honey. Okay? Energy manipulations are not. They cannot. They're not moving forward. Okay? This other weird energy. Okay, let's go over here. Alright, they want me to get a different deck. Hold on, I'm coming. Here we are. Okay, sorry. I didn't. Anywho. Okay, let's talk about this. Alright. That's too many. Secret. This was secret. This was all done behind your back. Oh, thief. But you were never alone. They wanted something. They wanted this future celebration. A Okay, I have to take them now. God dang. Secret. This was a secret. Okay? You're never alone. These people need to realize, like, what they do in the dark, there's always someone watching. Okay? Never alone. They wanted to steal. There's a community that wanted to steal second house, money, value. They didn't want you to know your worth. There's something about they did not want you to know your worth, but there's also blessings tied into this because they've been watching. They don't want you to have this future celebration. God, what is wrong with people? Okay. Oh my God, this is getting long. Sorry, I'm invested. They've been watching you. Freaking weirdos. What is this? What you want wants you. This is what they wanted. They wanted you to want them. Okay? I'm telling you, there's been some weird energy manipulation. They wanted you to want them. There's Venus energy. Something changed and it brought about an end. Okay? Something changed and this is what brought endings. They saw your potential, but something changed in you. The light. You found the light within. Okay? You found the light within, and this is how you broke free from something. Yeah. Intuition. Somebody wanted to come home. But I think you came home to yourself. Your intuition led you home to yourself. All of this was to get you off your path and your purpose. You listened to your intuition and you came home to yourself. Good for you. I could cry. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, your angels are here. It was through your dreams that God, the angels, and your thoughts that really helped change this for you. Okay, what is this? There was a plan here. Oh, Lord. But you chose healing. You chose your North Node over fake friends. These fake friends planned something. Your fake friends planned something because we have Jupiter energy out again. And this is you. This is you having hope, growth, and expansion. Your fake friends, or whoever this group is, fake people, were planning. They wanted this opportunity. They wanted this expansion. Maybe this, you know how we said immature woman and divine feminine came out in reverse. This person may have tried to, they're saying essence. This person tried to mimic your essence. They keep saying mimic. This person tried to mimic your essence. This has been shut down. This trapped them. This trapped them in jealousy. Multiple people. Use your intuition, you know. But you decided to heal and you stepped into your North Node. Believe. You have things coming towards you. You have these blessings, these opportunities, luck. I feel like you've had some difficulties here. Major difficulties, okay? Now, I'm going to pull these out because we did talk about manipulations, love spells, things like that. So let's just talk about anything needs to come out. Soul imprisonment. These people that use divination to oppose you wanted to trap your soul because you're a light worker. Revenge spells focused on causing harm or retaliating against someone who has wronged the practitioner, often with a focus on making them feel the same pain they caused. So I don't know if these people, well, they may have, right? This opposition paid a practitioner. And maybe you now even have practitioners trying to get the fuck out. Excuse me. They were using dark energies. They wanted emotional prison. So they wanted you to be trapped by your own emotional state or past trauma, unable to break free from reoccurring cycles of negativity. They used dark projections. This is, they tried to project fears and insecurities, shadows, onto you or your circumstances. They used dark energies. You know, they did rituals designed to summon powerful negative energies or spirits with the intent to manipulate or harm others. This emotional prison, it's a friggin' kitchen witch. This, oh my god, I don't even think that these people know what they're doing. Friggin' kitchen witch. Look at her, just, I'm gonna stir up the pot. I don't even know. I read this somewhere. Let's try it out, right? But now this has given them, they're under contract with these dark energies. Oh, they got you in a jar too, by the way. They don't want you to keep talking, honey. You better, and they're hexing you. Oh, bless it. Anywho, so where was it going? Okay, so here's the thing. So if you're going to summon up dark energies, entities, whatever this is, right? Spirits, you're vowing for something. You're making an oath. You are, the thing is like these energies don't do this for free. You're saying you're going to provide something, but you didn't, because this manipulation, love spell, and whatever that other one was is in reverse. This binding, they could not bind you. So this is all going to go back to whoever sent it. They put you in a jar. Good for you. Kitchen witch. I'm telling you, it really is a kitchen witch. Anywho, they may have done some other really nefarious things. They cursed. So, I'm telling you, there is some bad energy here. I'm not going to keep playing in that. All right, how do you want to close this? This is going back. There has been an awful lot of manipulation. That's funny. They have me tell you about the kitchen witch, and then they have me pull out this deck with witches in it. That makes me laugh. Okay, but anyway, Spirit has a sense of humor sometimes. You moved away. You blocked all this out, and you started to move on. Look at it. You got a bunch of friggin' crows in the background there. That's that group. They're like they're talking, they're doing, But you know what? With this Two of Wands energy, you traveled away. You blocked it out. You traveled away. You listened to your heart, okay? And that's what's getting you these blessings. You started listening to your heart. You took action. That Emperor card, with this, and you started to take care of yourself. You put yourself. This is self-love. This is showing yourself compassion. This is nurturing yourself, healing yourself. And this is what has put you on the North Node. Heavily protected. Okay? King of Swords, you are heavily protected. Yeah, you're getting a new beginning. You're getting some kind of I want to say creative. Maybe you've got something that you've been working on. Whatever this is, there's Sage here. She's burning it. This is like a cleanse, new beginning, new opportunities. What you want wants you, right? What you want wants you. So if there's somebody or something that you really wanted to work with, maybe that's what's coming in. And honey, this is divine generosity. You're gonna be showered. You better get ready for that expansion. And let me tell you, all that other nonsense coming to an end. They're gonna sit in the energy of worry and fear. They're gonna sit in that energy of just oh no, because you literally have love here. This is a soulmate. High Priestess. They didn't know who they were messing with. You literally are stepping into full-on support, love, generosity, dreams come true, happiness, and you're leaving behind some kind of, King of Wands in the past. This is your win over the devil. I'm going to leave it right there. I freaking love that for us. This is your win over the darkness. I think even the darkness recognizes your strength. Even the darkness recognizes your strength and how much you've endured to get here. All right, I'm going to close it out with an angel prayer. Okay. Let's see. Truth. See, integrity. Okay. Integrity. Where are we? Thank you, Archangel Gabriel and angels of honesty, for standing by me as I speak my truth with integrity. I know that the truth is the best gift I can offer in this situation, and I open my heart with humility. And so it is. Look, we started with that verse and that whole thing, and that remember love, and it talked to us about humbling ourselves for the better of the situation. We're ending it there. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel and angels of honesty, for standing by me as I speak my truth with integrity. I know that the truth is the best gift I can offer in this situation, and I open my heart with humility. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, God. Thank your angels. Thank your ancestors. Thank God, source, oneness of all, universe, whatever you believe in, for getting you out of this situation. Because some of the things that I saw in that, not good. You were literally handpicked out of a situation. You were broken free. And that mobility was you being lifted and moved. Okay? My crown is tingling. So, here. If you ever need or want a personal guidance session, please don't ever hesitate to email me. Okay, you can also purchase readings and things on my Hipsy, and that is a link in the description as well. I can help you with cord cuttings, energy clearing, energy cleansings. I can help you with, finding a good protection ritual for you or routine, right? But here's the thing. Thank your angels, thank your guides, thank your ancestors, because there's been a lot that was done behind closed doors, okay? And it's funny because when those first cards come out, it does look good. This really was something that was supposed to be glamorized, that you were not supposed to see the cracks. I'm looking at this. You weren't supposed to see the cracks. Okay? You were not supposed to see those cracks, okay? You were released. It is okay for you to breathe. All right. I love you. And thank you again. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for the likes and the comments and the subscribes that you have done. If you ever want to donate to the channel, it is in the description below. I appreciate anything and everything. Even if it's just, if you drop a little comment, it helps all of it helps. All right. I love you. I'll see you soon.